So it turns out there's a lot of weird websites, and since you guys seem to really like these type of websites, I spent literal hours searching for the perfect list of colorful, unique, and interactive websites, and here we are. But without further ado, this is every weird website in blank minutes. Okay, it's a little weird of a start, but I think that's the point. We are on pinktrombone.com. This is just a really weird website where they take the human anatomy and what muscles form speech, and you get to play with them, like pitch and voice box. Let's bring that up. But you can also mess with the nasal cavity and the oral cavity, so like I have the lips and you can make them say. I thought I could make it say something that was actually able to be heard, but I don't even know if I can make anything other than baby noises at this point. So now we have Babadum. It plays pretty strange, but it actually has some actual real life use. Let's just start up. It says bracelet, you click the bracelet.
To ride a horse.
To ride a horse, you ride a... This is really simple. You're probably thinking, oh, this is for toddlers. Well, no, it's actually for learning languages, and you can choose languages like German. I'm guessing that's the bus looking thing. Transporter is probably, I guess, also the car looking thing.
Flügen.
I get Flugen vibes from the robe over here, but I don't know. So let's say it's the robe. Flugen. I guess that was a Flugen. They have 25 different languages, and it's actually kind of fun. This is Adult Swim Choir, and I think it literally speaks for itself. This Is Why I'm Broke is a marketplace fully comprised of random stuff that you didn't know you wanted. European styled Atlanta mansion for $8 million. Check it out. Like, I swear this website has everything that you want and probably can't afford. Look at this. This is an impossibly tiny jigsaw. But like, look at that. Those are the pieces. This should literally be illegal. You should not be able to sell puzzles this small. That's a normal puzzle piece. That's the one that you're going to be using, and you have so many of them. Like, I would say it was a waste of time if I wasn't impressed by anybody who actually manages to solve one. This is the best example of this website. Here it shows you where you can buy a drone with a flamethrower attached to it. I am not joking. $1,500 and it could be yours. How is this legal? This should not be legal. This is rotating sandwiches. I think you know exactly what it is. They have every rotating sandwich. The best part, I'm not gonna lie, is that you can copy image address, open Discord. You can just send people pictures of rotating sandwiches, or you can make it your profile picture. But there's no other good reason for this to exist, and I think it's actually beautiful. Bongo Cat is a website where I can't explain why it exists, but I can say I'm glad it does, because Bongo Cat. OMFG Dogs is a website that is just dogs. Now, cat bounce. You load up the website and cats fall from the sky and they bounce. I wish I could explain why, if a message behind it, but no. So now we have Geo Kitten. Can your choice in kittens reveal where you live? Start by clicking your favorite kitten. When I was first looking at this, I was thinking maybe it's showing you Australian cats versus American cats, and then it's like it's able to tell where you live based off of what type of cat it is.
Meow.
Your first choice suggests that you live in North America. Is that correct? Yes. And now pick between these two. This cat is cute in the clovers, but that cat, it's just, come on.
Meow.
Okay, we're thinking the United States. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. And now I know this cat is British. I know this cat is from somewhere in the UK. Like, I know a guy who looks like this. This is an American cat right here. But it doesn't matter which one you click. North Carolina, is that right? Yeah. Finally, which one of these two do you prefer? You live in Greenville. Meow Me's wins again. And it just tells you where you live. Pointer Pointer is an amazing website where you put your mouse anywhere on the screen and wait for a second. There's an image of someone pointing to where you left your mouse. Like that guy. And that guy. Like, all these people in these photos are about 40 now. Chihuahua Spin is a website where you see this Chihuahua spinning, being rolled up in a piece of bubble wrap, and it just says you've sat through 3 spins, because I've been here for 3 spins. Rolls one more time, you sat through 4 spins. Totally innocent, no reference, just a Chihuahua spinning. Star Wars intro creator allows you to recreate the intro to Star Wars with literally any text that you would like. Now let's find a script to replace, you know, the typical boring, the dead speak, the galaxy. Let's find something to replace that. Hey. Episode 4. The Rise of Skywalker. I love Shrek so much I had all the merchandise and movies. I'd pray to Shrek every night before I go to bed, thanking him for the life I've been given. I feel something touch me. It's Shrek. I'm so happy. He whispers in my ear. Yeah, I apologize. Rigged Coin Flip is a website you can go to if you ever want to make a bet with your friend, and you can click this button up here and it says pick a side that the coin will always land on. So I always choose tails. Let's click tails and I just click go. Let's say you made a $20 bet with your friend. Let's flip a coin about it. It landed on tails. You win that one. Flip it again. It landed on tails. So I can only imagine you use this only like 2 times before they start questioning you. But for you gaslighters out there, this is the website for you. This is osearch.org, and pretty much it just shows you all of the sharks and exotic creatures in your area. So like around where I live, North Carolina, we have sharks at the beach, like Frosty right here. Look at Frosty. Frosty is a 9-foot long white shark, and along with all these other sharks that are being tracked, it just tells you what sharks are in your area. And I guess they have names too and personalities. Checkbox.toys, and season 1 starts with scale, so start countdown. Oh, you just have to click them before they get too small, and you have to see how fast you can get through every single one, no matter how small they are. Okay, that took me 12 seconds. Next is catch. So every time I move on to each one, it just moves slightly up or down. Okay, and that took me 13 seconds. But eventually it gets harder, but I'm not gonna lie, this gives off very procrastinating at an office job type of vibes. More or Less IO is a website where you're given 2 people and you have to decide whether they have more of one thing or less than one thing. For the first one, the topic is YouTubers, and we're gonna see who has more subscribers, Vanos Gaming or Selena Gomez. And I know Selena Gomez is like the #1, if not in the top 5 of Instagram subscribers. I think Selena Gomez has more than Vanos Gaming. And yep, Selena Gomez has 33 million. Now it's Snoop Dogg versus KSI. And Snoop Dogg has 9 million, but I know KSI has more. And I knew he had at least a diamond play button. MaxwellCat.world spawns you in with this notorious 3D render of a cat. And yeah, you can just go around this website walking with no intention. Is that a rat? Oh my gosh, it's a rat. Dino Swords.gg by Mischief, the same people who built the Mr. Beast finger on the app game, among the many other trends, have also built Dino Swords, which is a game that looks a lot like the game when you don't have internet on Chrome, except instead of the normal game, you have weapons. Alright, first weapon. What is that? Is that a paintbrush? It's a chainsaw? If I had a chainsaw in my hand, I couldn't cut the cactus down? What? F to pay respects? That it doesn't do anything. It's just F to pay respect. Okay, so chemical warfare. Oh my gosh. I just burned all the cactuses down. Illegal under multiple international treaties. Oh my, what have I done? I'm a monster. Okay, so now we finally reached Adult Swim Elastic Man. You can just click on the face and you can drag it. It's a 3D render of Morty from Rick and Morty, and it stops looking like that as soon as you start stretching his face. Chrismckenzie is this website with a very happy purple square, and it just follows your mouse wherever it goes. You can move your mouse to the top left, move it to the top right, move it to blah 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 blah, whatever. But as soon as your mouse leaves the screen, GuessThePrice.net shows you just about anything, and it has you guess how much it costs. So this is 10 ounces of gold nuggets from the Yukon. Let's say about 5,000. Okay, 15,000, not the worst, I guess. A 2020 Chevrolet Spark. I mean, that is an ugly car, but I know it costs, it's a 2020, that's gotta be like $25,000. It's a compact car, $25,000. $14,000, that's very affordable, but I'll die before I drive that. This is what's my Starbucks name, and it just says, can I get a name for your order? So my name is Daniel, so I'll put in Daniel. Iced coffee for denial. And I know this happens to everybody, but some names should just not be spelled wrong. My YouTube name. And I order a venti frappuccino with extra whipped cream and a pub cup for my non-existent dog. Oh yeah, we got you, Tranquil. So now maninthedark.com, here we are. And there's not much information on this site at all. And wherever your mouse goes, the man follows. But something weird happens when I click the left click on my mouse. Like, I don't know what this is. I guess it just spawns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Are they just gonna bounce around like a screensaver? They are just gonna bounce around. Why do I feel like I need to see it hit the corner now? That was the corner. Typedrummer.com. It'll kind of explain itself. So it says type something. Let's say popcorn. That doesn't sound bad. Hackertyper.com is a site that pretty much sets you up to look like you're doing something. Like, you could honestly, realistically convince someone who knows nothing about computers. Wait, hold on. I'm working on something. Let's go. If you already knew about that one, you might already know about this one. This is fakeupdate.net. You can take someone's computer, you can load up this website and then load one of these screens, and they will actually think that their computer is updating. Cause like, look at it. It actually takes over the entire screen. It looks super realistic. You just full screen it. Even my mouse isn't showing right now. Oh my, and it's at 1%. Do this to someone who edits videos and they will die inside. This is makeeverythingok.com, where it's just a button that says make everything okay. I'm gonna click it. It says making everything okay is in progress. Everything is okay now. If everything is still not okay, try checking the settings of perception of objective reality. Everything can't be not okay. Quick draw with google.com. Can a neural network learn to recognize doodling? If you haven't heard of this one, you're 99% going to like this. So I'm given one word and I have to draw it, and Google's AI has to guess what it is. So map.
I see line, or nose, or square, or golf club, or necklace, or hexagon. I see remote control.
Oh no.
Oh, I know. It's map.
Oh my, I got it last second. That was such a bad drawing of a map though. Okay, stop sign. It's just an octagon, right?
I see line, or nail, or street light, or chair. I see flamingos. Oh, I know. It's stop sign.
Okay. Chandelier. Let's start with the table.
I see line. I see bench, or table, or swing. I see bridge, or bed, or the Great Wall of China. I see chair, or stairs, or broccoli. Sorry,
I guess that wasn't the best display of a chandelier. Okay, a broom. A broom should be easy, so let's do this.
I see ocean, or
this.
squiggle, or foot,
They're
or
like,
nose,
ooh.
or toe. I see shoe, or soda can, or skyscraper, or mouse. I see rabbit's foot.
Ooh, tell me that's not a
or
broom.
shovel. Sorry, I couldn't guess it.
Asparagus.
I see line, or golf club, or green bean. Oh, I know, it's asparagus.
Okay, palms. I know palms have
line,
this weird thing
or
on
elbow.
them.
I see hexagon, or bread, or knee, or popsicle, or marker. I see toaster, or belt.
Oh
Sorry,
my,
I couldn't
that was
guess
such a
it.
bad poem. So when you click chandelier, you can see what other people drew to represent a chandelier. But I want to see what other people drew as brooms, because how did it not recognize that as a broom? Well, it recognized that as a broom, but it's not going to recognize this as a broom. Like, come on. Now we have Hellen Keller simulator.org. And if you don't already know, Hellen Keller was a person who was deaf and blind. The more I think about it, the crazier it is to make a whole website about that. But so this is Hellen Keller simulator. Kim Jong-un looking at things.tumblr.com is a website of Kim Jong-un looking at just about everything you can imagine. The list is actually extremely long. I guess it's 101 things that Kim Jong-un is looking at. So Kim Jong-un looking at a hospital patient, Kim Jong-un looking at a missile nose cone. And I'm not gonna lie, this pic is kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. So this is wakeup.com. So pretty much I have 1 minute to make this man wake up, whatever this thing is. Fling things. We have sandals, pillows. How about sound? Let's stop. Relax is on. Shake it up. Okay. Got a bug. Oh, he killed the bug. So let's open the curtains. Oh, okay. Bro just put on a mask. All right, let's tickle. Okay, this is not working. Yeah, let's try the alarm. Oh my, so I couldn't actually wake him up in the end, but here's the kicker. The website says time's up. This website is a heavy sleeper. 15 seconds, that's the amount of time most users will spend on your site, unless you can capture their attention with a good reason to stick around. Want to wake up your users with web animation? And that might be the single most best sales pitch I have ever seen. WillRobotsTakeMyJob.com. So you can enter any job into this website or click the most search just to find out, will robots take your job? Let's say actors, because I guess you could just make AI content. They're only at a 15% risk level. But if you look at jobs like people who stock items at stores or at warehouses, you'll notice that their calculated risk level is 80% for having a robot take their job. Sandtris.com, and I warn you, if you have ADHD, you might not want to even try this one out. I don't know what it is, but I've actually spent maybe 2 hours of my life on this game already. Oh yeah, I was supposed to explain what's happening. So it's just like normal Tetris, if you're familiar, except all of your blocks turn to sand and they kind of just melt down. But it goes on until you reach the top. and then it's game over. I don't recommend this one if you have actual things you like to do with your life, because you might fall into a deep addiction. Bodyvisualizer.com, it lets you visualize your dream body. So let's say you want to be a little taller. You want to be 80 inches tall. You want to be nearly 500 pounds. You want a thin waist. You got to keep your form, right? But you also want really small hips, a small inseam. You want to exercise for 20 hours a week. And what does that make you? It makes you the peak human. Look at that. That is just perfection right there. Trashloop.com is a basic website. You throw the trash in the trash can, it gets just thrown back out for some reason. Put it back, and it gets thrown out again. It's a forever loop of this. This is popcat.click, but it keeps a counter of how many pops, and I guess there's even a leaderboard for how many times someone has clicked the popcat. Spotthedifference.com is a basic game where you have to spot the difference between the two very, very similar images. Like, I'm already noticing there's no crane in this picture, so yeah, there's that guy right there, but there's no guy right there, so that's number 2. Oh, it was the lady in the red and black. Oh, and then finally you have that little building peeking over the left side of the building. And then that was all 4. This is higherorlower.com, and this is a little weird, but if a topic has higher or lower searches per month, childcare has 60,000 average searches per month. I want to say, I imagine stroke has a lot more searches. So yeah, stroke has 450,000 average monthly searches. Stroke versus Golden State Warriors. Golden State Warriors for the win. Yeah. So this is yarn.com, where you can choose any word or phrase and it'll be found in a random movie. Let's choose the word subscribe.
Subscribers to
that one was South Park.
New subscriber, master.
One random that subscribes.
Bro, this is not a movie. This is literally a Mr. Beast video. What? Long Doge challenge is they call it a challenge, but it's more like torture. So you pretty much just scroll down. It's just it's an endless scrolling website. Every time you scroll a certain amount, it says you've collected a certain amount of wows, and you can really just scroll forever. GTA 5 GeoGuesser is like real GeoGuesser, where you're placed down in Google Maps and you have to find where you're at in the real world. Okay, so here we are. We're somewhere underground, and this is a whole skate park. Yeah, I think it's right there. Okay, it wasn't exactly right there, but it was really close. EaglerCraft. So EaglerCraft.com is literally just Minecraft. I don't know how to explain this to you, but they somehow took Minecraft and they put it in a browser. It also has online access. So let's play a PvP. I mean, it really is just Minecraft. Ooh. Oh, I died? What? I think I died. Okay. Windows93.net. You have stuff on your desktop like the app so you can have a virtual PC, another version of the website in the website, and then now that you're here, you can click the viruses like Hydra.exe, and it says cut off a head, 2 more will take its place. Hydra virus. And you click close, and it creates 2 more. Okay, that's weird. You close it again, it creates 2 more. You close it, and it just keeps duplicating off of the ones you close. Let's open the file called Totally Not a Virus, Trust Me, I'm a Dolphin. And then you click that, let's see what happens. You lose all your gravity. Okay, that's not the worst. Let's just click everything. I can't say I recommend that you open every single one. Okay, well, I killed Windows 93. Pugandarug.com is a weird website with just a pug wrapped up in a rug. And at the bottom of the screen it says, you've been honoring the pug for 13 seconds. You are now a junior something of pug. Then now it says you're a master honorer of pug. So the more time I spend on this website, the higher of a rank I get for honoring the pug just by being here. I can see how many seconds it takes for each one in the code, and I'm not waiting. What is that? 30,000? Oh my God. 30,000 seconds I would have to wait if I wanted to get the highest rank. AmazonDating.co is a parody website and is what it would look like if Amazon decided to become a dating service. And I mean, as you can see, you already see what's wrong with this. Cora 78 right here, 12,836 reviews. That's a lot of bodies, I'm not gonna lie. You can select height up to 7 foot. Oh no, you can select height up to 8 foot. Can't see well, will make you cookies. And you can buy one used for 95 cents, which is insane. Died after a few months. I bought this as a birthday present to my single self in November. Had a good life, really enjoyed, easy to hold, but it just died last month. Nah, this is not okay, guys. Don't use this website. Is it Christmas.com? No. Unpigeon.me.com says discover your new ambition. Rate how you feel about the following 10 words. The design is really good, but I'm not feeling so special about the word feed, so I'll say that's a 3. Heal is whatever. 2. Now play. That animation is crazy. Like, I'm just doing this on how I feel, but yeah, it's hard to go off of this. Teach, let's go 9. Okay, build, I like building, let's say 10. Consider a future as a artisan, someone who makes art by hand. They want me to be clay making. EelSlap.com. The website was completely down and it said it was suspended, but apparently it's back up and it's fully working. No problems at all. Eel Slap. Amazing website. You move your mouse right to left to slap the man with the eel. This person does not exist.com is a website where every time you refresh, AI generates a new person that does not exist. Passive aggressive passwords is a website where whenever you type in a password, let's say I make my password 123, password 123, and then it says mashing your head on the keyboard would be more secure. This is can't not tweet this. You're just on the screen and you move your mouse. Wherever you move it, it's still over the share button. But if I click anywhere, it's just gonna follow me and it's gonna try and make me post the website. So one Square Minesweeper is exactly what it sounds like. If you've ever played Minesweeper, it's kind of like you have a field of mines and you have to avoid the bomb. You can click some places and it'll be clear. You can click other places and then it's a bomb and your game starts over. So this is the definition of useless, and that's why it was made by the same person who made the useless web. So this is jacksonpollock.org, and you may look at this and be like, what is going on here? This is just stupid. This is random. But what if I told you this painting was worth $140 million? JacksonPollock.com is named after Jackson Pollock because he made this painting that was sold for $140 million. GuessThePin.com is a website where you have to guess a 4-number pin, and it says the current pin has been incorrectly guessed 10,472 times in the last 8 hours and 23 minutes. For me to actually do this until I guess it right will take me hours, so I'm not gonna do that. IsMyComputerOn.com, and it tells you if your computer's on. Endless Horse is this image of a horse. These are the horse's legs. You just scroll and you scroll and you scroll. Jelly Mario, kind of what it sounds like, but I haven't been able to make it past level 1. He just kind of curls up into a ball after a while. He just exploded. Like, I didn't do anything. I don't even know what to say about this one. Keys.playables.net. You just have these keys on the screen, and it looks like, you know, when you press the keys on your keyboard, they kind of go together. This man's holding on to every single one of them. Looks like I drag him. Zoom Quilt 2, you just land on this page and you start zooming and you keep zooming, and it's almost like you never stop. The amount of content and imagery in this loop is insane. It just goes on for so long. We have Bad Day Today, which is the website that pretty much is claiming to cure your bad day with just the click of a button. And that button happens to look a lot like a nuke button. And this is what happens when you click. After I uploaded some of these videos on the internet's weirdest websites, a lot of people kept telling me, bro took these from the useless web. You just went to the useless web, didn't you? And pretty much the useless web is a website where you click the button and it brings you to a useless website. But pretty much in response to these comments, I decided to spend hours looking for some of the best websites, and I created Trilzo.com. Trilzo's useless sir button. This button has every one of these web pages and even more. Like, I swear, like 60 more. Genuinely, I put a lot more time into it just to find better websites to make a more reliably interesting button. So pretty much if you like the websites in this video, Trilzo.com will be in the description if you just want to click the link, and I guess that's it.